All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vineyard Boys Hockey. Today we host Nauset, number 1 seed, Division 3. Tough loss last time up in Orleans for the Vineyard. Nauset, talented, deep team. Been in the mix for several years in the States. But the Vineyard looking to play a good game today on home rink. Bring it to them. Our pregame sponsor, none other than Atrix. Big sponsor for us this year. Check them out. Get on their website. They do a lot with hockey skates, a lot of technology that's involved. They were prime sponsor for our warm-ups this year. We can't say enough about them, so thank you to Atrix. And then, of course, our first period sponsor every game, Santoro Hospitality. Mike, Jen, all the gang down at Santoro Hospitality. Get over to the Net Result and Fishbones. Of course, we know they're closed right now. Lookout's getting a freshen up. They'll be back open soon. But the Net Result's getting a redo. Rockfish is certainly open. Get over there. They got winter specials every day of the week. So we can't say enough to Mike Santoro. He says good luck to Coach Snowden and Coach Mary, as he was their high school baseball coach. He wishes them the best. And he says go Vineyarders. Bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you'll catch Santoro Hospitality's group. All their establishments will be on for the remainder of the period. We'll try to get it to you. All right, there we go. Bottom right-hand corner, check it out. We love to support our local establishments as they support our local athletes. We're lucky to have them go down and buy local so they reinvest here with your students. We'll try to get you starting lineups as usual. We got a couple members of Vineyard Youth Hockey out on the ice. Good tradition. Sometimes we have teams, other times we've got a couple. We do not have a roster for Nauset. If we can hear it on the PA system, you'll hear it from us. And we'll stick with you through the national anthem as always. Vineyard last win on Saturday against Plymouth South. Took that one handily with a 6-2 win. There was never any doubt in that one. At right wing, number 15, Alex Schiffenhaus. Logan Miller, assistant captain. I didn't catch the last name, but Oscar's out front. In goal for the Vineyard, number 33, big Russell Coogan. At wing, number 6, Peter Williamson. At center, the captain, number 2, Griff Callahan. And at right wing, number 9, Ryan Height. On D, the assistant captain, number 17, Max Mattel. And number 20, Wyatt Wiggin. So there's your starting lineup for the Vineyard. Stay with us through the national anthem. We'll be right back. All right, we're ready to get this one started. I don't know if you noticed, but your Vineyarders, a lot of blondes on the ice and at the blue line. Tradition, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, but they all dyed their hair over the weekend. Thanks to those moms out there who helped get it done. So tall task for the Vineyarders. Nauset, perennial front runner on the Cape every year. They ran into a tough Falmouth about a week and a half ago, lost 6-1 to Falmouth. And Falmouth's got a heck of a team this year as well. I think they're 14-3 right now. But Nauset's not much different. I think they're around 13-3. So this one would be a big one for the Vineyard. We're getting down towards the end of the season. Couple games this weekend in a home tournament. Dover-Sherborne on Saturday, and then the winner of Essex Tech and Linfield on Sunday if we win. And then next Wednesday will be senior night, the 18th. Join us. We'll recognize our 3 seniors on their way out in their last home game. So the Vineyard off the face-off, deep into the zone. Height out front, center and pass. Oh, Wigan had a juicy one. Rebound, score! Williamson! Oh, what a good start for the Vineyard. Pressure in the zone by Height. He put it out front. Wigan got a piece of it. It went far side. Williamson was there to tuck it home off a rebound. Beautiful start for the Vineyard. Just 13 seconds into the game. Your Vineyarders 1, Nauset 0. That's what you needed for the Vineyard, and you got to keep this momentum. Capitalize. Nauset on the drop, center ice, gets tipped in the zone, no icing. Lacus will be the first Vineyarder in the area. He gets tied up behind the net. Pops loose, Rowe Huffam out to the point, intercepted by Nauset. Dumped into the zone behind the net, broken up by Mattel. Nauset, so tough on the forecheck. They don't let a lot of pucks out of the zone. They make you really work for it. Puck's out loose in the front. Tipped. Gonna have a shot here. Shot. Oh, just wide of the net. That was a bullet. We're gonna get a call for the net being off on this near side. Coogan just got a piece of that shot. Nauset kept the pressure on. Got a nice shot on net. Nice opportunity from the slot. Face off near dot. Callahan on the drop for the Vineyard. Ooh, on the drop, it's pushed in by Nauset. It has to be covered up by Coogan. We'll have the same people, same place. Behind the net from Nauset. Halby's the first one to it for the Vineyard. Height's got to get off. He's got a broken stick. He leaves it. Goes for a change. Cummings, backside to, intercepted. Looked like Callahan trying to get it up. We said Nauset tough, letting it out of the zone. Good forecheck, and center and pass goes wide. Lumber's still on the ice. Halby does battle in the corner. Nauset won't let it out. They'll cycle it behind the net. Cummings will be the first one in the area. Cummings chips it. Chipped out of the zone by Medeiros. Williamson will get fresh along with most of the crew. The only one on the ice is Medeiros. Intercepted by Rowe Huffam. Pushes it across. Just misses Medeiros. Nauset trying to break it out. Backhand in the zone by Gregory, but pops back out for Nauset. Near side boards. Huffam does battle. Gregory comes out with it. Gregory drags it. Shot. Gets deflected. It's kicked aside by the goalie. Far corner. Gregory ties it up. Nauset will try to break it out. Vineyard there trying to keep it in. We got a whistle. Puck out of play into the bench. Should be a face-off just outside. And it is. So the Vineyard, 13 seconds into the game, scores. Williamson on a puck out loose out front. He was able to put it home. Go up 1-0. Ref correcting it, bringing it back outside the zone where it should be. Callahan will be on the drop. Pushes it forward into the offensive zone. Nauset takes it behind the net. Pressure by Height. Wraparound pass. Pressure by Callahan. Pops out front. Center and pass to Callahan. He backhands it to the top. Nobody there. It's going to squirt loose and go all the way down. Wyatt Wiggin will get on his horse. Played by Coogan to Wiggin. Wiggin gives it a chip and a touch. Could have a 2-on-1 if we hustle. Height's going to bring it in the zone. Williamson in the middle. Shot off the pad. Far side. Save Nauset. Oh, putt squirts out. Wiggins got to get on his horse again and go back and get it. Tangled up in the net behind the play. We got a whistle. Williamson is going hard to the net. Got tangled up with the Nauset goalie. The ref blew the whistle because he was inside the net and the net was off. It's pegged. Sam Mayhew on the drop. If my roster's right, I found it online. Sam Mayhew will take the drop for Nauset. Puck flies out up into the Vineyard bench. They'll bring it back down to that far dot low in the zone for the faceoff. 12:17 left in the first period. Your Vineyarders 1, Nauset 0. On the camera today, none other than Chris Wiggin, cinematographer extraordinaire. They win it out to the point. High in the D, nice snapshot, blocked by Mattel. Out of the zone, but kicked right back in. Nauset gets clean. Mattel's going to be the first one to it, hit away from the play. Medeiros got hit up in front of their bench. Nauset down low, trying to look for a slot. Nothing doing. Blocked by Gregory, he's on the rush now. He's going to drag it across. Good D by Nauset. Lacus is able to keep it in. Rims it all the way around. Hoffman will be the first one trying to get there, but it squirts loose. We got a 2-on-2. Cummings will be the front man D. Snapshot, goal, rebound. Score! Nauset on the rebound. Coogan was able to handle the first one, kicked it out front, but Nauset got to it and put it home. So Nauset, tough in the zone, got a rebound opportunity. He was sitting all alone. And I'm looking, I don't see the number. I thought it was number 20. And I don't have a 20 on my roster, so I apologize. So 1-1. With a clock issue, it went down to 1 minute and 13 seconds left. They got to adjust that. 11:30 gets put back on the clock, so 1-1. Cummings, D-to-D pass to Halby. Halby takes a look. He goes up the boards to Williamson. Williamson creeps it up the board for Callahan. Just gets by his stick. Dumped in the zone. Vineyard's going to have to get fresh. They do. Vineyard wanted a hit from behind. Callahan was trying to clear the zone and got hit, but no call. Good forecheck, trying to keep the pressure on here, but Nauset's going to break it out. Far side pass. They got a guy. Cummings is there. Pressure by Callahan. Centering pass. Shot. Saved by Coogan. Nice pass out front for Nauset. Coogan was up to the task. So Nauset putting the pressure on after the Vineyard went up 1-0. Took advantage of a scoring opportunity on a rebound, and right there, nice pass to the slot. Good shot quality shot on a goal, but Coogan was up for it. Vineyard goes and gets fresh. The delivery man, Benny Kokoska's on the drop. Wiggin in the corner, bodying. Nauset comes out with it, center and pass. Shot broken up by Waldman. Vineyard trying to break it out just a little too far. Nauset's coming back the other way. Medeiros intercepts it, dumps it in the zone. Medeiros on the pressure. Waldman tried to dump it back in, but Nauset's strong. They got a 3-on-2. Dumped it in the corner. Waldman, the first one there. Takes a hit. near side wall, send around back. Waldman's there doing battle, joined by Kokoska. Slot, whoa, nice wrist shot from a tough angle, but gloved by Coogan. We'll have a face-off, should be far dot. Both teams will go get fresh. Reminder, our first period sponsor, bottom right-hand corner, Santoro Hospitality Group. Mike Santoro and all of the crew at their establishments, proud to sponsor Vineyard Athletics. First period team corporate sponsor this year for Vineyard Boys Hockey. Appreciate them. Go down and support your local businesses. Watch us during our period intermissions. We'll put our digital program up with. You'll see how many local businesses sponsor these kids. It's absolutely incredible. Go out and support local business because they certainly put it back into the community. Shot stopped out front by Lockus. Callahan tries to center it, overshoots Williamson. Down into the zone. Williamson will do the chase. Nauset on the breakout. Mattel, center ice, dumps it in the zone. Vineyard gets a couple new bodies on the ice. Nauset will go for the rush. They'll dump it. Down around behind the net. Lockus will be the first one in the area. He's going to get bodied. They'll fight for the puck. Loose sticks down there. Nice kick by Lockus to kick it out of the area. Nauset's tough, though. They keep it in the zone. Saved by Coogan on the shot from the point. Nauset below the net. Going to bounce it all the way up to the point. Rebound out front. Nauset's getting a lot of rebounds from Coogan here early. They're shooting low, getting the rebound off the late whistle. Didn't see the hand up on either end, but they're going to call it an icing on the Vineyard. But they're testing Coogan low. A lot of rebounds coming off the pad by design for Nauset. Trying to get those second opportunities. Gregory will take the drop. He's out there with Medeiros. To his right, Huffam, Cummings, and Halby. Sizzler across the front of the crease, into the corner. Stretch pass out to Medeiros. He gets a piece of it. It goes in the zone. He'll give chase. But Nauset, tough on the breakouts. Head of steam. They'll dump it in. Tips of Vineyard are on its way. Cummings will challenge in the corner. Reverses it. Nobody there. First guy to it's Nauset. They'll try to dump it in the corner, but he's tied up by Roe Huffam. Well, we're going to have a whistle. It looked like Medeiros didn't think there'd ever be a whistle there. He put a hit on the point man. Nauset didn't like it, but it was well timed. He was finishing his check. That's Lincoln Burrow. The refs talked about it and thought it, no malice there. It was a finishing of the check, not knowing a whistle was coming. Not sure what they call. It might have been a hand pass. But the faceoff's going to be down in the zone on the near side. Dot Callahan will take it for the Vineyard. Cummings will kick it around the backside of the net. Halby will challenge. Comes backside. It's out front. Squirts loose. Now it's back behind the net. Going to have another whistle. It might be a loose net. Looks fine from here. I'm not sure what the official saw. It's not moving anywhere. I think Russell was a little surprised by it too. The ref's calling for a squirt of the water to help freeze it up. Nevertheless, the face-off will be in the Vineyard defensive zone. The ref's talking to Coogan, maybe saying, hey, got to be careful. It looked like maybe he thinks he did it on purpose, but I didn't even see the net off. It looked like it was on to me. So 8 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first period. Your Vineyarders won, Nauset won. Nauset's had some sustained pressure here for the last couple minutes in our zone. They win the faceoff. They'll carry it behind the net. Shot, far side corners, gloved by Coogan. If you're Nauset, you'll take that all day. Continued faceoffs inside the Vineyard zone. Another conversation between the ref and Coogan. Not sure what it's about. Coogan was in the crease fronted it and caught it with the gloves. Certainly nothing to do with the pipes there, I can imagine. If there is, they got to figure out the net because that would have been too easy. Oh, bad bounce for the Vineyard off the face-off. They're going to get a penalty here. They're going to get a trip out front. I don't know. They were both going for the puck. That's a soft penalty. I don't like it. That's too soft. They're going to call Williamson for the trip. So the Vineyard go down a man for the next 2 minutes. We're at 7:54 left in the first period. Oh, the ref went down. I don't know. He went down after making that call. Tripped over the Vineyard insignia in the middle. So the Vineyard will be a man down, barring any changes, until 5:54. Nauset wins the drop. Take their time up the top, set it up. Mattel's on the pressure in the corner. Nauset will send it all the way around. We'll settle it at the point. Work it up front. Oh, big mistake there. Great grab by Gregory. Just a lost handle for Nauset. Vineyard benefit there. Logan Miller, outstanding player. Oh, he tries to bring it in the zone. Taken by Mattel. Mattel alertly lets it go. Doesn't chase. Puts himself back in position. 40 seconds gone on the power play for Nauset now. Nauset will enter the zone, look for a backside trailer. They'll take it around the net. No rush here for Nauset. Dump pass far side. They'll work it around. Dropped it into the slot. Challenge there by Mattel. Far side, shot, score! Number 25 for Nauset. Beautiful wrist shot from that far side. Zachary Wiener. So Nauset capitalizes on the penalty with a man up. They grab goal number 2. 6:54 left. We'll go to even strength. The first period, Nauset 2, your Vineyarders 1. Crowd trying to boost the Vineyard. Callahan on the drop. He wins it back to Cummings. Cummings is going to go off the boards, try to hit Height. Height with a nice tip pass. Intercepted by Nauset. They'll enter the zone. Ooh, wrist shot just got away from number 7, Jackson Meads. He had a bead on it, but caught it on the heel of the stick. Nevertheless, Coogan had to cover it up. Forces yet another face-off in the Vineyard zone. Defensive zone, that is. So if you're Nauset, you love this type of pressure. You'll take face-off after face-off in our zone. Nauset loves throwing that puck on net. Another one. Oh boy. Original save by Coogan with that pad. Kicked out. Another rebound goal for Nauset out front. Number 23, Andrew Reeves on the goal. He was out front. The big fella waited patiently. Got a backhand on it up and over Coogan while he was down from that original shot. So 3 goals for Nauset, 2 off of rebounds. 1 on the power play with a wrist shot from the other side. So 6:35 left in the first period. Nauset 3, your Vineyarders 1. Vineyard came out, put the first goal on, 12 seconds, 13 seconds into the game. But since then, it's been all Nauset. 3 unanswered goals. Nauset, D-to-D pass, pressure in the zone by Sauer. On the ice for the Vineyard now is Kokoska, Texera, and Sauer. Texera plays it up and out of the zone. Nauset dumps it right back in. Cummings will go around backside for it. Cummings will try to skate it out, but he's trapped by 2 Nauset defenders. Nauset tries to dump it back in, intercepted by Halby. He'll kick it up, and that'll go all the way down and should be and is an icing. So yet another faceoff all the way back down in the Vineyard zone. The pressure, since the Vineyard's first goal, pressure's been on by Nauset. They've carried the play for the remainder of this first period. Still 6 minutes to play. Nauset 3, Vineyard 1. Callahan on the drop. Nauset wins it and chases it. They'll take possession behind the net. Snap shot across the front of the crease, near corner. Sent back in deep. Williamson does chase for it and gets it out of the zone. Height will be the first one chasing it deep. Nauset alertly gets it right back out. Mattel handles it and sends it, fires it back in the zone. No ice. Handled by Nauset behind the net. Nauset will break it out to this near side. Locke is doing battle. He's able to, for the moment it was out, I thought, but ricocheted. Yep, it is. Nice chip pass to center ice. Williamson will go far side with it. He'll send it on net and go for a change. Nauset so quick on turning the puck around. Waldman tried to send it out of the zone. Nauset, big body contact on him and then gets called for offsides. Face off just outside Vineyard's defensive zone. Kokoska will be on the drop. Texera to his right. Sauer up top. Waldman and Wigan, the law firm behind him. Waldman comes out with it. Tries to get out of the zone. He does. Center ice. Texera tries to dump it. Intercepted by Nauset. They'll collect themselves and go behind the net. Texera and Sauer on the forecheck. Wigan pinches. Not able to keep it in. They're going to get fresh. They do. Vineyard goes to get a couple fresh bodies on, but Nauset comes right back there at the red line quickly. Should have been offsides. Two guys on this near side were over before he can get it in, but no call. Logan Miller shot. Oh, that was a close one. Near side pipe. Bounced out. Another shot. Low. Coogan covers this one up. Pressure again. Logan Miller entered the zone. Took a beautiful wrist shot near side. Hit the post. Nauset followed it up with a second shot that Coogan was able to cover, but yet another face-off in the zone. 4:23 left in the first period. Your Vineyarders 1, Nauset 3. Nauset working the puck down low, tipping it back out. Ricocheted off a boot. Callahan trying, he's getting mauled. Puck squirts out of the zone. Nauset's going to reset and cycle it backside. They'll tip it in. Intercepted there just inside the blue line by Halby. He'll push it forward. Tipped by Williamson into the zone. Vineyard will do chase behind the net. Heights there, along with Callahan. Callahan doing battle. Backhands it up high off the glass. Here comes Nauset. Nice body play by Cummings. Beautiful body check by Cummings. Shot on net, goes wide in the far corner. A whistle. This ref looks like he's obsessed with the net. That one again, I don't see it as maybe it's off. Refs are talking about it because it keeps popping off. Brody Bassett, number 9 on your screen. Came in hard in the zone in that last charge. He's been strong all game so far. Nauset's going to send a new line out. Surprised they're allowing it to come out. They Vineyard should have had last change there. They put their hand up for no more. They let him out, but 3:36 left, first period. Nauset wins the drop. They put another shot on behind goal. They'll possess the thing. They throw it out front again across the crease. Nobody touched it. Goes far side. Nauset's able to keep it in the zone. Name of the game. Wrist shot deflected out front. Sauer gets a stick on it, sends it all the way down. It should be and will be. Oh, they called it off. I'm not sure why. I didn't see it hit anybody, but Vineyard fighting for it down low. Sauer out front. Backhand opportunity up and over the net. Grabbed by Nauset's goalie. For good measure, Texera takes a hit after the whistle. So Vineyard came out and scored quick, 13 seconds in the game. After that, it's been all Nauset. William McAdams in net for Nauset. Nice save there with the stick. Nauset around the backside of the net. They'll try to break it out. They're at the blue line. Backhand pass to center ice. 2-on-2. Eldridge Tries a low snapshot, deflected off Mattel. Try to work it to the point. Bad hop off the ref. The wrist shot, oh, post again. Nauset's had opportunity after opportunity. They throw the puck out front, looking for Eldridge. It ricochets, goes far side. I'm sorry, it's not Eldridge, Jackson Meads. Number 7 on your screen, Meads. Covered up by Coogan, yet another face-off, far side dot. .230, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period. Vineyard trying to break it out of the zone. Misplayed, ricocheted, oh, tricky one. Again, Coogan had to use the glove. Snapshot from the point, ricocheted somewhere along the line. Coogan was there with the leather. Here comes Wyatt Wiggin. He's going to enter the zone. Knew he's going to take a hit and braced himself. Nauset quick the other way. The breakout. Far side, blue line, they'll dump it. And chase. Wiggins the first one there to Waldman. Tries to go up off the boards. It goes off the body and out to center ice. Gregory will fight for it. Medeiros. D-to-D pass for Nauset. They'll look to come middle. They do. They'll enter the zone. Sweeping around the back of the net. Looking for anything out front. Taking their time. Center and pass. Top point. Wrist shot just wide in the net. Covered up by Coogan. Both teams will change. 2:23 left in the first period. It feels like it's been a really long period. I'm not sure if when they put time back in the clock when they had an error, if they put any extra. It seems like it. The kids won't complain. More time's better for them. Explanation to both coaches. Don't know what it was. There was a question by Nauset's coaching staff. They went over and told Snowden. Callahan on the drop for the Vineyard. He wins it to the back corner. Halby's the first one to it. He backhands it up looking for Callahan on the boards. Callahan's going to try to kick it up off the boards. He does. They say no ice. Height will be first one there for the Vineyard. Oh, they got no call there. Could have been a trip for the Vineyard. Nauset on the break, throws it high into center field. Halby uses his hand. Again, should have been offsides. I don't know where the ref was here, but shot on net. Coogan again under pressure, able to stop that one. Another face-off inside the zone. This is what Nauset did to us when we played them at their home rink. Just continued pressure. Shot after shot on net, forcing face-offs. Lockus will get to it, send it around the backside. Chip it out. Gregory's trying to get there. Nauset chips it. Gregory's going to try to end the zone, go far side, drags it middle. Shot just off the boot of the defender and up off the glass. Nauset's going to be the first one to it. Good physical play by Gregory in the zone. Good forecheck. Nauset collects it again, starting over. Going for the breakout. Mattel steps up, sends it in. The Vineyard's all clear. Medeiros and Gregory down low. Puck squirts loose and out of the zone. Pass into the feet of Nauset. They'll send it deep and chase it. They'll get fresh and send one flyer. Coogan. Looks like Coogan covered it up. Another face-off inside the zone. 51.8 seconds left in the first period. If you've joined us here late in the first period, Vineyard came out and put one on the board about 12 or 13 seconds into the game. That was Williamson. Since then, it's been all Nauset, 3 unanswered goals, 2 off rebounds and one while on the power play on a wrist shot from the far side. Nauset's been in control of the game since then. Continued pressure in the Vineyard zone. Shot there is deflected off a stick and up into the net. 38 seconds left in the first period. Callahan on the drop. Nauset will retain it at the point. Low shot. Crossed center ice. Intercepted by Gregory for the moment. There's a battle down low. Nauset retains it, sends it below the goal line. Pass out front. Just broken up by the Vineyard and out of the zone. The call will be icing. Nauset tried to turn and burn a quick one down in the zone. Trying to get a quick turnaround stretch pass across the ice. He just missed him. Result ended up being an icing. 15 seconds left. The Vineyard will benefit from it with a face-off all the way down. Stay with us in between the periods. Our digital program will scroll. You can take a peek at all of our local sponsors and team sponsors. Extremely lucky for the support we get. Out front, Mattel's going to shoot it low and left. Our left of the net. Nauset will retain possession. Big hit. Big hit low on Medeiros. He gets up hobbling. We hope he's okay. So at the end of the first period, Nauset 3, your Vineyards 1. Check out our digital program. Come back for second period action. All right, gang, we're back. Second period action. Your second period team corporate sponsor, none other than Sweet Lou Paciello. Great Harbor Market, Depot Corner, Northline Shell. Fueling available at all 3 locations. Great Harbor's kitchen's open, breakfast and lunch, and catch up their amazing pizzas at dinner time. Depot Corner's got your refreshments and all your goods. Of course, Northline Shell, full convenience store, and the car wash. You're going to need it after this, so we appreciate Lou, Jen, all the crew down there. Team corporate sponsor, catch them bottom right-hand corner for the remainder of the period. So the Vineyard has got their work cut out for them. They got work to do. Came out early, 12 seconds into the game. Williamson got a rebound, put it in. And since then, it's been all Nauset, 3 unanswered goals. A lot of pressure. Big hit at center ice. Height got hit, but a nice pass into the zone. Nauset trying to break it out, intercepted by Height, center ice. Lockus. Red line sends it deep. Played by Nauset around the backside of the net. And here they come. Good center and pass just behind their player. Lockus will take it far corner, try to get it out. Intercepted by Nauset. Centering pass, nobody there. Williamson looks up, sends it. Played by the goalie, or else it would have been icing. Nauset entering the zone, going wide, near side. Played well by Mattel. Center and pass, hits the paddle. Hit the stick of Coogan, and then he covers it up out front. Another face-off in the zone. Nauset content with putting shots on net and forcing face-offs. Gregory on the drop. Nauset wins it up to the point. They go down the corner with it. Halby will cycle it backside. Nobody there. Nauset, center and pass. Working it to the top. Wrist shot, low, off the pad, near side. They'll send it around. D pinches, goes down in the corner. Gonna have a penalty coming. There's a battle out front. Looked like Gregory was tangled up with somebody. They're gonna get Nauset. A roughing. Looks like it was on 25. Zachary Weiner. So the Vineyard, for the first time today, will go man up for the next 2 minutes, barring any changes. Face off down in the Vineyard offensive zone. Gregory will be on the drop. Gregory wins it. They'll kick it to the point. Medeiros, D-to-D pass to Mattel. He backhands it down to Height. Back up to Mattel. Back to Height in the slot. Shot. Oh, just wide. Crossed the front of the net and into the near corner. Goes all the way around. Mattel will have to go chase it and get it. They'll send it up to Medeiros. Medeiros off the boards looking for Gregory. Intercepted by Nauset, sent all the way back down. Played by Coogan behind the net. Settled it for Mattel. Mattel will start the rush for the Vineyard. He kicks it up to Medeiros at center ice. Cross ice pass to Height. Heisel into the zone. Wrist shot off the boot of the defender into the corner. Lockus, center and pass, looking for Gregory. Just missed him. Nauset trying to kick it out, and they do. They'll enter the zone. Gregory doing battle, takes a shot in the back of the head. No call. Height kicks it into the zone and will chase it. Gregory's first one in the area. Nauset content with sending it all the way around. It leaves the zone. Mattel's going to chase it. The Vineyard's got to get some fresh legs, and they do. Everybody but Mattel. Mattel handles it for the Vineyard. Collects it behind the net. Nice nifty move. Dangerous, but nice pass up to Williamson. Williamson's going to enter the zone far side. Drop pass for for Wigan. Wigan will handle it. Wrist shot off the boot. Far side. Cummings doing chase on the pinch. Nice job keeping it in. Played by Wigan up top. Drops it down in the corner to Callahan. Callahan cycles it up top to Cummings. Back to Callahan. Below the goal line to Benny. Backhand pass broken up. On our horse here, we could have a breakout. Cummings is fast. Good job by Cummings getting all the way back to break that one up for the Vineyard. That was Seamus Shanahan in the zone for Nauset. Drop pass to Koska. Far side to Gregory. Gregory, wrist shot off the far side of the net. Ricochets down. Williamson tries to keep it in for the moment he does. D-to-D pass. Nauset trying to break it out. They do. Centering ice. 2-on-2. Works it to the middle. Pass across. Just a little too far for Nauset. Samuel Mayhew had an opportunity. Wrist shot top off the boot up into the netting. So Nauset was able to kill the power play for the Vineyard. No real opportunities for the Vineyard there. Vineyard will get this face-off in the defensive zone. Gregory's there. Height. Medeiros. Mattel, Lacus. Nauset gets the boot from the dot. Height trying to kick it out of the zone. Nauset steps up. Nauset throws it out. It should come outside the zone. Nauset dumped it into their own bench. I'm surprised this is going deep. Nauset purposely stopped. Not on purpose, but they stepped up with a backhand and threw it out. Would think it should have come outside the blue line, but nope. They'll retain possession, dump it deep behind the net. Mattel does chase. Backside pass to Lacus. Nice tip by Medeiros. Gregory's going to go for it and bring it into the zone. Far side pass to Height. Height sends it center and pass. Intercepted by Nauset. Gregory keeps it in the zone. Drops the pass to Medeiros. Shot! Oh! Nice shot by Medeiros. Looked like it went off the top of the goalie and went high. He had a good opportunity. Re-entry. Medeiros chips it in and goes for a change. Nauset on the breakout. They'll enter the zone. Far side, looking for help. Two guys. Physical contact down there for the Vineyard. Knocks him off the puck. They'll do battle in the corner. Kokoska's now in there. Mattel tries to put it high and off the glass. He does, but it takes a weird carom. Comes back out to Benny. Benny's on the rush. He's going to go wide. Looking for a center and pass. He's got it there. Oh, he just missed Sauer. Good opportunity. Texera gets slew-footed on the far side. Kokoska. Nice pass cross ice to Halby. Just misses. Could be a one-on-one here. We got Cummings, the Rocket. Nice job by Cummings. Using his speed, his strength. Crowd says they love Angus. Nice defensive play by Ango to get back on a one-on-one situation. Nauset keeps it deep. Far side hit by Kokoska. Backhanded out of the zone by Texera. Back into the zone for Nauset. Cummings will settle it. Backside pass to Halby. Halby's looking for some help. Tried to get Sauer at center ice. It was just a little too far. Goes all the way down for an icing. Vineyard able to get it out for the moment. Nauset dumps it right back in. That's going to come all the way over. Nauset D tried to go this near side on a D-to-D pass. Got a little bit too under it up into the screen. The Vineyard's going to benefit from that and get a face-off deep in the offensive zone. Gregory, Medeiros, Waldman, Wigan. It looks like London Archambault's out there, the freshman. Oh, Archambault had it on his stick out front. Bounced over to Medeiros. He took a hack at it, had an opportunity. Center and pass going to come over to Medeiros. Two decent opportunities for the Vineyard. Deep in the zone, they're going to send it up to the point man for Nauset. He's going to take a wrist shot, deflected. Oh, catches Waldman in the back, front of the net. Vineyard unable to get it. Archambault does good battle there up at the point. Nauset gets lumber on it and sends it up into the screen. Face off, far side dot. Shot on net goes wide for Nauset. Height, possess it, bring it to the zone. Drop pass, Callahan. Callahan shot, blocked. Williamson dumps it in the corner, looking for Callahan in the slot. He's looking for a center and pass to Williamson. He was there. Oh, just off a boot. Right idea for the Vineyard. Good opportunity. Another center and pass to Callahan. Goes through the legs. Lockus was able to keep it in. Battle far side. Nauset comes out with it. Center and pass. Callahan had his stick get stuck onto the boards. Couldn't get it out for a couple seconds. Finally retrieved it. Oh! That should be a penalty. It's going to be. Yeah. Good call by the ref. Nauset doesn't like it, but they were on top of Donnie Gregory. Certainly interference at best. I don't know if they're calling it for holding or interference, but doesn't matter. It was away from the puck after the puck was gone and got on top of Gregory and held him back. So the Vineyard will go a man up, 7:19 left in the second period, 3-1 Nauset. Vineyard, barring any goals or stoppages, will be on the power play until 5:19. Wrist shot, height, low, pad save to the corner. Height and Gregory digging in the corner. Nauset doing a good job of tying it up, running the clock on the power play. A whistle by the ref, not enough movement, I guess. Face off far dot. We're under 7 minutes, 6:58 left in the second period, 1:39 left on the Vineyard power play. Medeiros shot off the stick, ricocheted up into the far boards. Sent all the way around. Medeiros will collect at the top. He's going to dump it down from near corner. Lockus will be there. Lockus back down to Medeiros. Medeiros tries to drag it down in the corner to Gregory. Broken up by Nauset. Mattel will take it at the corner. Shot blocked by Nauset. Loose out front, and Nauset's able to clear it all the way down. Medeiros will give chase, and Coogan will have to come out of net to play it. Long pass, intercepted by Nauset and kept in the zone. Medeiros will kick it back to Height. Nauset's offside, and they got to go back and clear. They do. Long sizzle pass all the way up to the blue line to Medeiros. Medeiros backside to Gregory. Gregory's will take it all the way around the net. Looking for help. Drop pass to the corner. Back to Donnie at the top. Wrist shot coming, blocked. Medeiros shot from the slot, from the dot. Round the net, collected up top, dropped down in the corner. Gregory's got it in the slot. Backside pass, oh, just missed Medeiros. Right idea, 15 seconds left in the power play for the Vineyard. Across the front of the net, nobody home. Behind the play, a nice slash on Rory Lockus. Stick one up in the air. Mattel will give chase in the defensive zone. Williamson was deep, he sent it there, but intercepted by the defenseman for Nauset. Heads up play. Nauset chips it into the zone, played by Mattel. Nauset's the first one there off the deflection. Deep behind the goal. Pinch by the defenseman. Nice play, body play by Callahan. Center and pass broken up by Williamson. Kokoska trying to get something going. Puck's all over the place here. No possession. Nauset comes out of it with it. Swatted out of the air by the stick by Coogan. Callahan backhand's able to get it out for the moment. Nauset sends it right back in and deep. Well, Vineyard trying to get it out. Mattel took a healthy hack at it. It only hit the hand of Williamson, but it went all the way down. It'll be an icing. Nauset just keeps that pressure on in their offensive zone. Make it real hard to get it out. So on the ice for the Vineyard now is going to be Archambault, Gregory, and Medeiros. Halby possesses it behind the net. Archambault is going to be the first one to it. Broken up by Nauset. Nauset keeping the pressure on in the zone. Shot low, deflected by Cummings. Rebound, save, goal. Second rebound. First one was saved by Coogan. Second one in near side. Not sure who got it for Nauset, but they're doing the dirty work out front. 3:57 left in the second period. Nauset 4, Vineyard 1. In the zone. Sauer's the first one there. Nauset tries to send it out. Good job by Lockus to get his hand and boot on it to keep it in, but Nauset comes back the other way quick. Nauset on the break. Out to center ice. They'll come in 2-on-2. Broken up by Lockus for the moment in the corner. Wrist shot. Whoa, dangerous. Coogan's able to cover it up with assistance from Lockus. Face off in the defensive zone yet again. Callahan will take the drop. Vineyard trying to get something going. Nauset meeting him at neutral ice, putting it right back in the zone. Waldman will be the first one there. Wiggins spin around trying to get possession. Callahan doing battle. Puck goes behind the net. Nauset point to point. Dumps it down low, backside of the net. Vineyard takes possession. Oh, thought they had a rush getting out. They don't. Wrist shot. Coogan saved for the moment, covered up. Don't forget our second period sponsor, bottom right-hand corner of your screens, Big Lou, Sweet Lou, Paciello. Great Harbor Market, Depot Corner, and Northline Shell. Fueling locations at all three, as well as all of your needs. Shot on net, save Coogan. But you can get all of your convenience store needs at all three locations. Great Harbor, don't forget, it's got the kitchen, breakfast, lunch, and don't forget pizzas, deep dish as well. Thanks to Lou and his whole gang. Appreciate them as our team corporate sponsor this year, second period sponsor. Go out and support local businesses. They support all of our students. Nauset down in the corner. Halby, first one there with Gregory. Doing battle. Medeiros going to try to get this one out, and he does, up off the boards. Archambault keeps it in the zone. Gregory, shot low, saved by Nauset. Face-off in the offensive zone. Callahan, Williamson, and Height, Halby, and Cummings behind him. Vineyard trying to get something going here in the corner. Physical play by Nauset. Not an inch to spare. Nauset will enter the zone. They're going to get us on a penalty there. I think Callahan's going to get grabbed for the holding. Nauset went hard to the net. I didn't see an extension of the hand. He was certainly body on body. But Callahan will go to the bin for 2 minutes. We got 1:22 left in the second period. So if the Vineyard can stove this off for the remainder of the period, Nauset will start the next period on the on the power play for 38 seconds. Shot looks like it's tied up somewhere. Yep, it drops out of, looks like it was in the pants of Mattel. Got hung up after the whistle. It dropped out. So I have a face off this near side dot. Oh, boy. Nice shot far side. Nauset capitalizes on the second power play of the day. Number 9, Brody Bassett with a wrist shot up high over the shoulder of Coogan. 47 seconds left in the second period. Nauset will go up 5-1. Vineyard just hasn't had an answer. So we're back to equal strength 5-on-5 hockey for the last 44 seconds of the period. Nauset throws it deep in the zone. Coogan's going to have to play it. Nauset will face yet another face-off in the zone. Vineyard tries to get it out. Nauset's able to keep it in, dump it deep. Center and pass for Nauset, broken up by Medeiros. Nauset keeps it in, though. Shot on goal, gloved by Coogan. 23 seconds left in the period. Wigan will take it behind the net. Looking for some help. He backhands it. Intercepted by Nauset. Shot, high, just over the crossbar. Leaves the zone. The Vineyard's going to have a breakout here. Joe Medeiros, 1-on-none. Goal! Joe Medeiros. Nice play. Vineyard got the benefit of a bounce into their zone. Joe sprung loose. Put a top shelf, far side. Nice goal, Big Joe Medeiros. So 7.9 seconds left in the second period. Your Vineyarders 2, Nauset 5. As always, away from the play. Come on. Nauset just took a hack at Ryan Height. So as always, in between periods, stay with us for our digital program. Check out all of our local sponsors. All right, folks, we're back for third period action. Your Vineyard is 2, Nauset 5. We want to thank our third period team corporate sponsor this year, split by MVIS, Martha's Vineyard Integrated Services. Matt Rodenbaugh, all his crew, hit them up. They got your electric covered under Perry Electric, MV Help Desk for all your audio and visual needs, all your smart home installations, TV rooms, movie rooms, you name it. They got you covered. Give them a jingle, get a quote, call Matt. Have them come on by for a cup of coffee. And then Martha's Vineyard, MV, Mini Splits, Bobby Perry and the gang. Give them a call. They do all your installations for HVAC, whether it be new installs, maintenance, quotes. Just want to say hi. Give Bobby, Laura, everyone over the office a call over there. Have them stop by. Top notch. We appreciate them. Third period corporate team sponsor. Thanks, guys. Catch them in the bottom right corner. MVIS and MV Mini Splits for the rest of the third period. Proud to sponsor our local businesses. So the Vineyard, a lot of work to do. 1 period left of hockey. Trailing 3 against a very good hockey team in Nauset. Callahan, Williamson, and Height. Lacus and Mattel on the backside. Puck squirts into the Vineyard D zone. Mattel's the first one to it. Sends it up the boards, intercepted by Nauset, stuffed back down the corner. Callahan backhand, try at it. Gets it to center ice with a fresh cut. It's too fast for Height to handle. Nauset puts it right back in. Lacus tries D to D to Mattel. Mattel tries to throw it up in the air, and Nauset keeps it in the zone. The captain's going to try to drag it around behind the goal. Williamson sends it. It's tipped. Height's going to be on the chase. Almost. Nauset will go back the other way. Halby. Up the boards for Archambault. Archambault loses it. They send it back deep into the zone. Cummings will collect it. Nauset putting a lot of pressure on here. Halby tries to squirt it out, but it's intercepted in the slot. Shot. Nauset deflected. Medeiros will end up with it. Cummings try to take it out to center ice. He does. He tries to lift a high one, but it's tipped by Nauset. Gregory bats it down out of the air and into the zone. We got Lumber on the ice. Nauset will come out backhander to center ice. Snapshot, gloved by Coogan. Face off in the zone, near side dot. Offsides on the Vineyard. Face off will come outside. Waldman tries to send it in. It hits Height. Height directs it, puts it far side. Good body by Callahan, center and pass to Height. Looking for Williamson in the middle, just misses him. Nauset will put it out. Nice hit by Wigan to break it up. Waldman. Looks like a ping pong ball right now. No possession, just back and forth. Nauset will enter the zone, dump it, and chase. Behind the net, Nauset's looking out front. The curl pass out front, broken up by the Vineyard nicely. Outlet's going to go to Archambault. He'll backhand pass to Gregory. Gregory dumps it around the corner, far side, or near side. Back into the D-zone, Lacus will play it. Pokes it. It's out for the moment. Gregory's going to go one-on-one into the zone. Wrist shot broken up. Deflected off the stick. Vineyard tries to keep it in. Gregory's fighting hard, pushes it back in. Medeiros gets fresh. Now they're both on the forecheck. Gregory pops out. Nice hit by Joe Medeiros. Big body by Joe. Vineyard puts it deep. Williamson on the chase. Nauset tries to break it out. It's going to be intercepted around center ice. Sent back in by Height. Intercepted by Williamson in the slot. Tries to drag it. Oh, just lost possession. Good opportunity for the Vineyard out front. Lacus on the pinch, throws a body. Nauset on the break. Williamson trying to get back to help. Good job by Williamson to help Cummings. The Vineyard throws it all the way around. Should be. Oh, the hand goes up. Icing. Coming back. Face off to Coogan's right. Kokoska on the drop. Texera does battles, able to get it out of the zone. It goes over to Kokoska. He's looking far side. Nauset, good contact on Kokoska. They're able to get it out for the moment. Center and ice pass to get it up to the blue line. Backhanded to dump it in and chase. Halby with the backhand. Nice pinch by Nauset to keep it in the zone. They'll take it on the night, center pass. Oh, just broken up by Kokoska, but grabbed by Nauset in the slot and snapped up high. Nauset having their way in front of the net tonight. I don't have a 20 on my roster. I believe we tried to call his name earlier. I didn't see one. But with that goal, 10 minutes, 11 seconds left in the third period, brings the score 6-2, your Vineyarders trail. Nauset dumps it and chases yet again. Cummings, good D, good stick work. Nauset down around behind the back of the net. Trying to keep the pressure on. Cummings gets in there, is able to try to clear it. Nauset alertly throws it right back in. Center and pass, oh, close. Coogan got a stick on it, and then one of the Vineyard defenders was able to chip it away. Nauset again dumps it. Backhanded by the Vineyard all the way down. Should be. Oh, they're going to call it off. Should have been icing. They called it off. Callahan gets it, dumps it. Waldman sends it up into the Vineyard bench. Face-off will be inside the zone. Nine minutes left in the third period. Your Vineyard 2, Nauset 6. Oh, we're going to have a penalty on Nauset. Looks like they're going to get a trip. Stick got underneath Wigan there. on that far side by the post, ripped him down. The Vineyard will go a man up for 2 minutes, barring a change. We'll have a one-man advantage till the 7-minute mark. The Vineyard's going to work the puck, look for something down low. Mattel, shot, save with the stick, low by Nauset. Shot deflected by Height. Nice cross-ice pass from Madeira, center and pass out front. Ooh, shot, save, Lockus, and then Lockus gets ridden. There should be a penalty here. It jumped right on Lockus' head, 2 hands, now they're ripping him down. Should be a penalty here. I mean, if they don't call one here, this is crazy. 2 Nauset players went at Lockus, grabbing his head and his shirt. Someone's got to go to the bin. How's there no penalty on this? After the whistle, 2 players went at Lockus on the top of his back of his head. One grabbed him by the back of jersey, yanked him down. This has got to go. Someone's got to go to the box here. This is crazy. What are we doing? There's no penalty here? This is crazy. That's crazy. He got assaulted in front of the net after the whistle by 2 different players. How's there no call? And then they bring the face-off outside the zone. As if there was, like, why? This is crazy. Snowden wants an explanation. I don't blame him. That's ridiculous. That's really unfortunate. Nauset wins it, sends it all the way down. Mattel will be the first one there to collect it. We're at 1:30 left in the power play for the Vineyard. Gregory takes it far side. Backhand pass to Medeiros. Medeiros wrist shot low, doesn't make its way through, gets blocked. Nauset's able to clear it and send it all the way down. Mattel will give chase. Gregory, backhand pass, looking for Medeiros far side. He'll get him low. Medeiros pulls up shy, looking for help. He's got someone coming from the box. Tries to sneak it across to Gregory. It's intercepted and sent all the way down on goal. Coogan has to play it with the stick, shove it aside to Cummings. 7:30 left, 37 seconds left in the penalty. Cummings is looking for some help. Oh my goodness, away from the play, right in front of the ref. Callahan's absolutely mushed and pushed off his skates with no puck there, right in front of the ref. He looks at him saying, guy, what do I got to do here? Center and pass, Lockus can't get a stick on it. Wyatt delivers a nice body-to-body hit. Angus Cummings goes D-to-D pass. Williamson will go into the zone with it. Drop pass to Callahan. It's coming near side to Cummings. Cummings centering pass. Kokoska shot, score! Good look by Cummings. He had Kokoska coming from the box. Hit him in stride. Low laser by the delivery man, Benny Kokoska. That was a good look, good wherewithal by Cummings. He dragged it near side and knew he had some support coming from the shift change. Kokoska came right down the middle. Beautiful low shot, screened on the goalie. Benny's mom's pretty happy about that one. Good for Benny, been working hard. So with that, 6:45 and counting in the third period, the Vintage trailing 6-3. Some battle in the corners. Archambault's going to center a pass to Medeiros. Medeiros taps it 1, 2, 3 times on his stick. Nifty little move. But here comes Nauset. Cummings will play the body. Good job knocking him off the puck. Gregory's going to go. Enter the zone. He's going to drag it, try to beat him to the corner. Medeiros, nice spot to the top to Mattel. Mattel shoves it low, looking for a rebound. Archambault was there, squirted past him. Cross ice pass to Medeiros, shot. Oh, up high off a deflection. Lacus is able to keep it in for the moment. Nauset clears it out, gonna have a one-on-one. They're gonna enter the zone, they choose to dump it wide of the net, go for a change. Mattel's gonna try to send a laser up to Archambault, he didn't see it. Nauset will enter the zone, dump it deep. Mattel will be the first one in the area. Shot from the point goes wide of the net, far corner. Nauset will retain it. They'll dump it up to the point. Shot deflected off Williamson's stick. Williamson will go the other way. He's looking to break it out. He's got height. Nice pass. He's got a trailer. Oh, just missed Callahan. Callahan dumps it low. Nauset able to get it up and out of the zone. Wigan, center ice. Misplay. Oh, Wigan takes one to the face with a stick. No call again. I don't know what's going on here. What are you going to do to buy a penalty? Wigan took a butt of the stick up under the face. No call. Vineyard not getting much love here. That was right in front of us. That was fairly obvious. Now it looks like we got an arm up. We're going to have a penalty on the backside of this play. Nauset saying, what are you calling now? I think this is a makeup call. I didn't see anything there. Behind the play, he's going to give him interference. I don't know. If I'm the Nauset coach, I'm pretty heated about that too. I think the ref missed the other call, and this is a makeup call. Minimal contact behind the play, and he tagged him. Unfortunately, I think Nauset was the recipient. They should have had it to play before and didn't get it, but they got it there. So the Vineyard, 4:36 left in the game, will go up one-man advantage, 2 minutes. Looks like we're going to have a timeout. I think the Vineyard might have called it. Snowden's going to take out the whiteboard, have a discussion with the crew. So definitely been physical in the third period, but I think the confusion's there when you're not consistent as a ref. Had they called the one before, I don't think the coach would have had anything to argue about on Wigan. It was clear to everybody. Head contact, high stick, head contact, you name it, but they didn't call it. There was such a reaction, the ref made up for it on the backside of the next play, calling interference with minimal contact. So the Nauset coach is pretty frustrated. But so the Vineyard's still on a 3-hole deficit. 4:36 left, so we're going to be on the power play barring a score until the 2:36 mark left in the game. The Vineyard trailing 6-3. If they're going to get back in, they got to capitalize quickly on the power play here. Get a quick one. Third period sponsor, bottom right-hand corner of your screen, MVIS, Martha's Vineyard Integrated Services. Matt Rodenbaugh and company, all your electrical needs through Perry Electric. All your home audio, visual, and tech services. If you need help with your internet, modem, speeding things up over there, or a console, give them a call. MV Help Desk will give you it. And then they can also help with all your home audio, visual needs, TV mounting, network running, you name it, they do it. And MV Mini Splits, Bobby Perry. All your HVAC needs, give them a call. They'll give you a consult for installations or service. Proud sponsors. Joe Medeiros, the shot deflected off a boot, up high off the boards. Battle for it, down low. It's going to squirt loose center and passes there. Lacus, oh, juicy. They'll work it on the power play. Heights looking out front again. He sends it on net, it's in! Ryan Heights snuck it in on this near side. Couldn't see how it got in or where, but it looked low on this near side. Vineyard pulls within 2, 6-4. Nauset leads, 4 minutes, 11 seconds. We said it, they had to score early, capitalize on the power play opportunity. They sure did. So that penalty came back to haunt Nauset for the moment. Vineyard's going to roll out. Height, Callahan, Williamson. Drop goes back towards the defensive zone for Nauset. They'll collect themselves, try to break it up to center ice. They do. Lacus goes for the hit. Penalty coming up. Arms are up. Going to call the Vineyard. They're going to get Callahan. Not what the Vineyard needed. Just swung that momentum. Going to call him for the trip. So the Vineyard got that momentum on the power play, pull within 2, and they're putting a tough Nauset back on the power play here. The Vineyard's going to send out Cummings, Wiggin, Gregory, and give me a second, get that number for you. Looks like Sauer. Nauset's going to work it, send it down that bottom corner. Wiggin will gain possession. It's going to send it all the way down. Deflected off the ref. Good benefit for Nauset. They're able to turn it around quickly. Nauset will enter the zone. Good battle near side. Gregory and Cummings mixing it up. Nauset comes out with it. They'll be looking for a center and pass here. Nope, they send it up to the point. D-to-D pass. This kid's a sniper. Shot, score. We just called it. He's deadly. Brody Bassett, number 9. Tough from that point position. He's got a great wrist shot, knows how to place it and when to send it. So the Vineyard was able to get one back in the power play, but given the penalty, they got it right back. Nauset will go up 7-4. 3:27 left in the third period. Callahan will take this drop. Height, Williamson, Cummings, and Halby. They'll send it in. Coogan uses his stick to kick it to the side. Cummings trying to get it up and out. Nauset's going to cycle it back down. Bassett, big body, defenseman. Nice hit by Callahan. Bassett keeps control. Oh, should have been a penalty there. It's coming. Point man's got it. Bassett, looked like Bassett dragged down Cummings, grabbed the jersey, pulled him from behind. They're going to call a high stick. I guess we'll take it, but should have been a holding or interference. I don't know. I will take it, high stick, but I think Bassett's going, what are you talking about? Didn't look like a high stick. Looked like he grabbed a hold and pulled him back. But so the Vineyard will go on the power play again. 3 minutes left in the game. The Vineyard will be a man up for 2 minutes of it, barring a score. Gregory will be on the drop. Height to his left. Lacus to his right. Mattel will be up top. He's going to send it over to Medeiros. Oh, Medeiros tries to take a big shot. Just came off the heel. Nauset was able to send it all the way down. Mattel will collect it. He'll send it to Medeiros. Medeiros will leave it for Gregory. Gregory will enter the zone with it. Wrist shot. Kicked wide in the net. Callahan comes in. He'll get it from Medeiros. He'll cycle it back up to Medeiros in the slot. Wrist shot, low. Hits a few people, save. Out front by Nauset, covered up. 2:19 left in the game, 1:18 left on the power play for the Vineyard. Gregory on the drop, far side. Vineyard wins it. Send it over to Mattel. Back to Medeiros. Wrist shot blocked. Lacus turns around, kicks it deep. Ooh, big bounce came out to Height. Just hopped over his stick. Callahan has it in the corner. He's got to Height. Down to Callahan. Center and pass broken up by Nauset, and they'll clear it and send it all the way down. We're under a minute left in the power play, 1:53 left in the game. The net is empty for the Vineyard. Vineyard will get the advantage of an extra skater here. They'll be up 2 skaters. Errant pass by Nauset. They send it all the way down. Oh, they just missed the net. Mattel will be the first one there. Minute 30 left in the game. 32 seconds left on the power play. Gregory's trying to enter the zone. Good D by Nauset. Nauset's going to get the puck. They'll send it all the way down. No call. Gregory, we got Lockus behind the play, duking it out with a Nauset player. Our boys are getting caught up with the junk. Gregory backhanded pass to center ice to Medeiros. Medeiros drags it, tries to go through the legs, gets bodied. Nothing doing for the Vineyard. Nauset clears it all the way down. We're under 1 minute. Penalty's over. Nauset's going to turn. Good hustle by Lockus. Oh, they're going to get him for a penalty. They're going to call Lockus for a trip. He tried to stop the shot on net. So things are falling apart a little bit here for the Vineyard, trailing 3. We're under 50. We're at 52 seconds left, and there'll be a man down. With no goalie in the net, they're going to have to put him back out. So the Vineyard going to come up short here against the really good Nauset team. Coogan makes the save out front, some shenanigans. Nauset pressured it after he had the glove on it. Some Vineyarders took exception. We'll have a face-off on the near dot. .46 seconds left. Vineyard trying to get a late skater on the ice. The ref's going to say no. It's going to send Nauset just trying to take possession and hold possession here. Oh, they're going to rip a shot. Brody Bassett. Here he is again. Another wrist shot. Third of the night. Third of the night. He comes over to the fans, the Vineyard fans, and celebrates in front of them. It's going to put Nauset up 8-4. So the Vineyard struggling to close this one out. 35 seconds left. The Vineyard trying to get something going. They'll call icing. 10.9 seconds left. Come all the way down and do a face-off in the offensive zone to wrap this one up. Vineyard on the drop, pushes it behind the net. We're under 5 seconds. That'll wrap this one up here. Shot, height, save, Nauset, scrum for the puck. And that'll do it. Nauset will win this one 8-4. I want to thank all of our sponsors, our corporate team sponsors and period sponsors. We couldn't do it without you. We'll give you the handshake line, and then we'll fade out. For Chris Wigan, Ryan, really appreciate you guys joining us. We'll see you again this weekend for the home tournament.